See that, Shannon? Woo!
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. So, my man Kyrie reminded the world once again that inch for inch, he is the best clutch closer in all of basketball. And I know the GMs in the offseason survey voted runaway. Kevin Durant, the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands to take the last second shot. That's in large part because Kevin is about 7 feet tall with like 8-foot wingspan, and he can shoot threes from 30 feet, right?
And he can shoot over anybody.
He can shoot over anybody. So Kyrie, at 6 feet 3 inches tall, did remind us once again that he's the opposite of LeBron James.
Oh, my goodness.
His ex-teammate. Because the bigger the stage, the bigger the moment, the clutcher he gets. And again, do I need to remind everybody about Christmas Day of 2 years ago? If we could remind everyone how that looked 2 years ago. Oh, that's the one over Jimmy. Here it is. This is in Cleveland over Klay Thompson. Klay's all over him. Ball game. Remember that?
Yeah.
I think you won. I think you won something from me that day, didn't you? Or maybe Rob Parker won.
But if you don't mind me asking, who iced the game from the free throw line?
I don't remember that.
You do, Skip.
That was the shot right there. That ended the game.
So the free throw. So you know what, Skip?
Can we go back to the finals game 7 of 2016 when the teams are just trading misses down the stretch?
Yeah.
Finally, Kyrie said, "Give me the ball and get out of my way and watch that." Game over.
Who iced the game from the free throw line?
I don't remember anything about it. The shot of shots was made by Kyrie back-to-back. And so yesterday, the Celtics need a basket with 20 seconds left to force overtime. So this is do or die for 6 feet 3 inch Kyrie guarded by 6 foot 8 inch Jimmy Butler. So Kyrie had to dribble, and work. And finally, he created a little sliver of daylight, and he barely got the shot away. And it landed on the front of the rim just softly enough to creep over, and the game went to overtime. That's over 6 foot 8 inch Jimmy Butler. And then in overtime, boom, boom, 3-3, game over. That's Kyrie, because on those stages, he just is unbeatable when he gets in that kind of a flow on that kind of a stage. Because seriously, I don't think Philly could play a much better road game on a big stage than they played yesterday. And Embiid was tremendous. He was 34 and 16. I thought they all played very well. But down the stretch, it was just too much Kyrie. And I still say LeBron misses Kyrie. I think he's missed him this year because they've had 8 chances to close games with the Lakers, including Sunday night against Memphis. That was 91-all with like 8 minutes to go. You got to close it.
What about all those games that Boston was losing down the stretch? Was Kyrie wasn't closing?
No, I think he's actually shooting 41% from 3, and it took him a while to get his legs underneath him because remember, this would have happened last year, but he tore his knee up.
But you remember they called a team meeting. Kyrie called a team meeting.
And so they've been really good since
how many Jenny, have you ever heard of someone calling a team meeting when teams are winning? I've never heard say, you know what, guys, we're going on a 10-game win streak, or we won 15 straight. Let's have a team meeting to air some laundry.
Well, what's going on? They've had to switch the rotation up. And what did I tell you from the start? I'm not a Gordon Hayward fan. And they finally got him out of the starting lineup because he doesn't belong in it. Yeah. He's not better than Jason Tatum, really.
Here's the thing. Skip, he's special. But that's nothing new. We know what Kyrie Irving represents. He has the best handles that I've seen. I've been following the NBA for 40-plus years. He has the best handles I've ever seen. He can finish at the rim with either hand on either side of the basket. And once he gets it going, he got it going early. 16 in the first quarter, 23 in the first half. So he got it going early. And once he gets it going, it doesn't matter who's in front of him because he doesn't see them. All he sees is the basket. And once all he sees is the basket, the ball's going in. So you can do nothing with him once he gets it going like that. Because like he said, he can put anybody on skates. And so now, he was giving an interview the other day, he says, I'm not worried about me getting my shot off or going one-on-one with someone. I can do that against anybody. The question is, how do I do that and also get my teammates involved? But Skip, look, he's special. Yeah, he can finish. He's hit big shots. But are we going to forget what LeBron James did in Game 5, 6, and 7? He goes 41, triple-dub. They win. Or are we going to forget last year?
I'm just talking about clutch closing. Okay, you got to close the deal. Somebody's got to close for you.
Let me ask you a question. So what about that game winning against Toronto? Would that be considered closing? What about that game winning against Indy? Now, I love how when he hit regular season shot, you like that means nothing. Now, this was a regular season shot. LeBron did that very shot over Jimmy Butler last year with a triple-double. Remember? 17 assists with no turnovers. He did that. You like, oh, you poo-pooed it. Then he followed it up with 2 game winners in the playoffs, and you poo-pooed it. Now you want to heap a bouquet of roses at Kyrie? I'm not trying to minimize what Kyrie's done.
Well, I'm not trying to minimize what LeBron did last year, but again, he had a rookie on him as he dribbled full court, and then he shot it. He didn't mean to shoot it off the glass.
Yes, he did.
Remember that?
Yes, he did.
He tipped off the glass, and he didn't mean to tip it off the glass.
Yes, he did, Skip. Don't do
so
that.
every once in a while, what's that about the blind squirrel? He finds.
He don't mean nothing. He ain't blind. That squirrel can see.
Really?
Yeah.
The one I give you is the one he made over Jimmy Butler to win that game against the
Okay, what about
T-Wolves.
Indy?
Indy was he goaltended. He goaltended.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, Skip, don't do that.
The Pacers are all looking at each other like, you're not going to call that?
Well, hold on. But the last 2-minute report also said that Thad Young stepped out of bounds, and it should have been Cleveland's ball.
We're only talking about that sequence, and the Pacers are all looking around like, what just happened? He just goaltended Oladipo. He just got, and it should have been, that was it right there, right?
No, play on.
Yeah.
Play on.
Play on. And so they're looking around, and,
Why you
and all
looking
of a sudden
around,
LeBron makes a shot.
The officials made a call.
And
they're not going to change it.
Don't make me start getting into LeBron's unclutchness statistically over his career, because that was his 16th year, and he finally made that shot over Jimmy Butler, and I said, way to go.
He made a bunch of them.
But those are the ones that he's good at because he's got a safety net. You know, you can make those when the game's tied. You just make it.
Hold on.
Just make it. You know, if you miss, everybody's going to say, well, that's just LeBron. And he knows he's going to get protected.
So what was the safety net with Kyrie? Because the game was tied. If you miss, you're like, oh, well.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
there was no safety net yesterday with 20 seconds
left.
left.
Yesterday. But you keep harking back to that final.
This topic was about yesterday.
But why you talk about Game 7 then?
Well,
you showed it.
Well, nobody could make a shot until he made that one.
And then you showed 2 years ago Cribble. Why you do that?
It was a good one.
I'm talking about LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron went 41-41 triple-dub. Last year, 2 game winners. And he had a walk-off against Jimmy Butler in the regular season.
Yeah, I give you that one. That was really big.
So you're not going to give me the one he had 40 points against Indy. You're not going to give me the one he had 38.
I mean, it was Indiana. Remember, what saved him against Indiana was Kevin Love, because LeBron had one of his mysterious cramps.
Oh, my God.
Iron Man. How can Iron Man cramp? He always has weird cramps at weird moments. It's always in the fourth quarter with the game tight.
Well, if he didn't go in that...
I can't go. And he walked all the way to the locker room, and they said it was a cramp. I don't know what it was. And he stayed for 7 clock minutes all the way through the end of the third quarter and into the fourth. And what did Kevin Love do in his absence? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was big time. Kevin Love made 2 threes.
What about
when he came back? They were up 8?
What about that? What about those 38 points that he had to get them there? Without that 38, what is Kevin Love? Because Kevin Love had done nothing until that point. Where was Kevin Love?
Well, he saved him.
Where was
that was the saving moment of last year.
I just want to, just so I'm hearing you correctly.
Yeah.
So LeBron James is the only great player that's not allowed to have teammates that do their job.
Well, he's the only great player who cramps like every big game. Remember the game 1 at San Antonio?
Yeah, because they were playing in the hemisphere.
Oh. They weren't playing in the hemisphere.
Oh, you sure?
I'm sure.
Oh, so the new arena got air conditioning? Because I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
A brand new arena and the air conditioning going out.
Yeah.
Huh? Where did they do that at? What other building? In the last 10 years, name the other building that the AC gone out in the NBA Finals.
They said it was the electrical company's fault.
Who is they?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put foots in they when I catch them.
Did any other player on the floor cramp? I forget. I think like 20 players played in the fourth quarter.
Other player,
nobody else cramped except the greatest player.
Name the player that's ever had the responsibility.
Well, I think it overwhelmed him. I think his shoulders buckled.
You know what, Skip? He cramped and still put up 30. He cramped at, 34? And then he came back in game 2 and put foots in him.
He did, and then what happened?
They shot him off the court.
They shot him off the court. They lost in 5 games.
Hold on. The San Antonio
Spurs.
By
a record margin.
The San Antonio Spurs.
He never recovered from his cramp.
Shot the Miami Heat. This wasn't the Spurs against LeBron, although you like to make it seem that way. And even though LeBron averaged 28, 7, and 7.
Yeah, but what did LeBron do after that finals? He looked at Dwayne and said, "You're washed up.
Okay.
You can't help me enough. I'm out. I'm going back home."
Enough
and what did he do?
Cramping talk.
Kyrie won him at ring.
You know what, Skip?
Kyrie won him at ring.
We're sticking with